Hello, boys and girls. Got back from the mall. Got another new haircut. Liking it. Feeling good. Here we're going to talk about community services. Okay. So, police officer in Los Angeles, California. We got a heading. People depend on one another. Members of a community depend or rely on one another for safety. Police officers work to keep people safe. Firefighters also protect people and the things they own. Firefighters, like everyone else in the community, depend on the police to keep their families safe. Police officers depend on firefighters for their family safety too. Doctors, nurses, and other workers provide health service. A service is work that someone does for someone else. Health service workers help people stay well. They also care for those who are ill. Firefighters in Indianapolis, Indiana. Schools and libraries are important to the citizens of every community. Schools are places where people of all ages can learn. Libraries are also places where people can learn. A library keeps books and other materials for the members of the community to use. Who helps keep a community safe and healthy? That's right. Okay. At a public library in Orlando, Florida, a librarian helps this boy search for information on a computer. Okay, got some graphs. So this is a picture graph of books checked out in 1 week. Now, if you look at the bottom, boys and girls, you see that the book by itself, it says the book equals 10 books. So what that means is every time you see a book, you're going to count by 10. Okay, if it's half a book, we got to think of half of 10. That would be 5. We're going to try this out. You ready? Let's look at Monday. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 books were checked out on Monday. All right, for Tuesday, I want you to count along with me. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 books were taken out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, 10, 20, 30, 40. And 40 on Wednesday. All right, look at Thursday, boys and girls. Remember I told you that half book's going to be 5? So let's try to count this one. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 45. All right, try to do Friday before we do it together. All right, now we can do it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 on Friday. Oh, Saturday has so many. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 on Saturday. And the last one's Sunday. How many are on Sunday, boys and girls? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Awesome. Graphs can be so much fun. Okay. Many people, one community. In most communities, people with the same interest or backgrounds form groups. These groups make life interesting for all members of a community. People share customs. People who live in or come from the same place often share customs. A custom is a way of doing things. For example, people in different countries have different customs for greeting one another. Customs are a part of culture. The culture of a group is made up of the customs and beliefs that its members share. Culture can be seen in their clothing and heard in their language and music. What are some ways members of a group share their culture? Yes. In the United States, people shake hands when they meet. In Japan, they bow. See they're bowing? Oh, look at this picture. Okay. Friends from different ethnic groups enjoy a meal at this German restaurant. People are different. The different ethnic groups in a community have different cultures. An ethnic group is a group of people who have the same language and culture and share a way of life. Each ethnic group brings some of its culture to the community. This gives everyone the chance to enjoy other ways of life. The community celebrates. Although the members of each ethnic group follow their own customs, they also share in many community customs. They take part in celebrating national and local holidays. A holiday is a special day for remembering a person or an event that is important to the people of the community. The citizens of Eagle, Colorado enjoy Flight Days each June. This holiday celebrates the time when young bald eagles get their flight feathers. The Flight Days parade in Eagle, Colorado is a time for all members of the community to celebrate. Oh, I love a good parade, boys and girls. Got balloons, horses, people cheering. The bald eagle is a symbol of our nation's strength and freedom. The townspeople gather to watch a colorful parade. Then they visit booths set up in the park to buy food and look at handmade crafts. Some take part in softball games in which the players wear costumes. The members of the different ethnic groups in the town enjoy being members of the whole community. How can people in a community share some of their customs? Something to think about. Heritage. 4th of July. The 4th of July holiday is an important part of our American heritage. A heritage is a set of values and traditions handed down to a group from those who lived before them. On July 4th, 1776, our newly formed nation adopted the Declaration of Independence. This document announced that the Americans would no longer be ruled by England. Instead, they would rule themselves. Each year, we celebrate this date because it stands for the freedom we value. All over the country, people display the United States flag, hold parades, and end the day with fireworks. And sometimes they sneeze. Awesome. People getting along. Most of the time, people in communities get along with one another, but sometimes they do not. People need to cooperate or work together to keep their community a safe and peaceful place to live. Community laws. To keep people safe, communities have rules. The rules that a community makes are called laws. Traffic laws help people travel safely through the streets of a community. Without traffic laws, many people would be hurt in accidents. They might ride their bicycles without stopping at stop signs and be hit by cars. The boy and the bus driver are both obeying traffic laws. Now look at that. In a crosswalk. People who break laws face consequences. A consequence is what happens because of what a person does. One consequence is being hurt in an accident. Another is having to pay a fine or an amount of money to be paid as a punishment. If a person breaks the law, he or she may even have to go to jail. What are some consequences of breaking a law? That's right. Community government. Each community has a way to make laws and to see that they're followed. In Eagle, Colorado, as in other communities, a group of people called the government make the laws. The government members meet to talk about problems and decide how to solve them. The leader of some community governments is called the mayor. The mayor's job is to see that the community's problems are solved. That's the bigger picture there. See that? Everyone's following the laws. All right, what is this called again, boys and girls? Words, the blue words that talk about a picture? Yes, caption. Awesome job. Paying a fine is one consequence of breaking a traffic law. Okay. This judge in Eagle, Colorado, is a leader in the court system. Courts are part of a community's government. Judges are people from the community who are chosen to work as leaders in the courts. Judges decide whether a person has broken the law. They also decide the consequence for those who have broken the law. Judges must be fair or treat everyone in a way that is right and honest. What are some of the responsibilities of a community government? Yep. The courthouse in Eagle, Colorado is where many of the government leaders work. It's a beautiful courthouse. Being responsible citizens. Each citizen in a community has a responsibility. A responsibility is something a person should do because it's necessary and important. Citizens should understand and obey the laws. When people obey the laws, they keep their community safe and peaceful. Peace is a time of quiet or calm. Some responsibilities are things citizens must do by law. Others are things that they should choose to do, such as work hard and treat others fairly. Good citizens help make their community a good place to live. Opening a door for someone is one way to be a good citizen. I do that all the time. I'm very conscious of that. Okay. Why it matters. In a community government, citizens work together to find solutions to problems. A problem is something difficult or hard to understand. A solution is an answer to a problem. People need to be able to find solutions to their own problems too. Knowing how to find a solution to a problem is an important skill that you can use now and in the future. Awesome. I love social studies, boys and girls. Anytime I find a social studies book, I am happy to share it with you and to talk about it because we get to learn about the world around us. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.